Right, so let's see how this goes. Is this actually working? Let's see. It seems like it is. Right, so this is going to be shorter than usual because this is technically before I start work. Although I've got plenty of time to do this. It's just a quick test really, and this will be a quick test because I literally don't have the time for this to go on for hours. So this is probably going to be less than an hour at this rate. Although it would help if I plugged in my freaking headphones. Although before we do, yeah, actually, this is what I meant by this is just going to be testing my OBS setup. There's going to be a lot more debugging and testing things out, but I thought sod it, we'll do it live anyway because I may actually go and just play the game at the same time. So okay. Hey, the stream setup seems alright because it's for once I've got coffee instead of tea. So okay, so the stream's actually in excellent condition rather than before, and I think it's even going for a higher quality stream. I basically had to restart the game essentially because of audio problems I had the last time I did it. I made the stream private just because it's not worth seeing. It really isn't. It will just lower our analytics, and it's completely... It's like starts off for the first hour with audio faster than the video somehow, and then it basically tells me the video is actually probably lagging, and then it basically cuts off completely. So we've missed quite a fair bit. We did get quite far, unfortunately, so I'm having to restart this again, but you never know, we may notice stuff that we haven't seen before, and I just want to get back to where we were originally before part bloody 2. So this is why I've put this like part 1.5, because basically we're going to have to do part 2 again essentially. So oh, hang on a minute, I need to plug this in here, otherwise I won't be able to hear the audio. Right, so yeah, so if you need anything, yeah, so this is just after we basically thank you for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore card. The lore! Lore cards, there must be details of their motivations. I suppose it since lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people know the murderer's intentions. Okay, now onto the nitty gritty. The murder suspect aim one that you will be murdered and the rest will be subjects. Everyone has assigned their roles for the characters they will be playing. Participation is required for It's My Birthday, of course. No, get extra rules. You are the ship's captain and you will be stationed in the conductor's car. You are the detective, you will be in the dining car in Jubilee. Oh, for God's sake. The calls you are the sheriff around these parts of in saloon, got it. Age, you're the titan of the industry, both in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. It's butcher, poet found both in the library here. Hang out together and do what? Read. Maybe we can make it out of books or something. There's a locksmith hanging out in the lounge. That's me. I'm a journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did everyone get that? Yeah, I'm just going to go no, actually, because I did. Stationed in the conductor car. There's your detective. And the saloon. Alright, because. This is a bit. Who's you a business character in Titan industry, both in the casino? What's the difference? Yeah, I see the point. There is none. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see the difference now. Come on. Skip. Now, I have made it easier myself. Okay, you can show everyone's following their roles. Oh, that reminds me. A map for each of you. So this is basically a map. Okay, so Everyone's stationed marked the map as well. How convenient. Map items. Rules of a game of horrors. There's a murder amongst you all. The murder can kill a single participant however they choose, but they must physically present. They must be physically present with the victim for it to count. Okay, so. So yeah, as I say, this okay. So murder can kill a single participant, however they choose, but must be physically present with the victim for it to count. Everyone must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate their passengers to figure out who done it. Murder will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues and interrogate. I'll set a timer for an hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sounds like everyone's excited. Everyone to your stations. See, I've also made it slightly easier on myself as well, because I've basically set it so those think sort of mini game things are actually easier, no pitfalls, and I think your own invincibility is up as well. Because basically what I'm trying to do is get back to where I was originally, so this should speed up the process a lot. And then I'll set it back to the normal setting afterwards, because then I can just replay the game as I would have done. Mystery is unfolding with noses. Right. So a bit of with the housekeeping out of the way, we'll just continue with this. So I know it's kind of good. How thrilling! I have goosebumps. It shouldn't be. Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Oh, actually, the detective and journalist can't be the murderer, so we're stuck here for an hour before going out scooping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems me's more excited about deciphering the mystery, anyways. What do you think everyone's doing? I mean, that's why she is there. That's the whole point of it. Like, it's a birthday party. You don't want the person who's the birthday. Like, the person whose birthday is to be the murderer now, do you? Wait, that panel seems to be a bit off. What do you think? Because that panel looks weird. Why is it like that? What do you think everyone's doing? They're probably inspecting the stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has a role to play, must be exploring their characters. Do you know what their characters' motivations are, Amy? No, but the law cars are confidential. No one but the person who's received them. My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, stalking my desire for justice and good. Evil flicky? Really? Seriously? I've always a nosy person turned during this. Yeah, sounds about right. It sounds fun. I wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Ooh, epic music. The train started moving. Okay. It's so fast. Go on to something. Yeah, what's going on? I don't think it's meant to be this fast. Okay, let's just check the scene. Yeah, as I expected, nobody's home at this time of day. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. Just so I can make what I've done public, but also basically get back to where I was. Okay, so I'm slipping. Hold on, I can't. Okay. Okay. Wait, have we been involved in a crash? You're both awake. Yeah. Seems the train has slowed down considerable. Is everyone alright? Yeah, my head is spinning a bit, but I'm okay. Seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. It has a closet? The train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth for its experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. Okay, we should check out the others. Time flux, could you get at the door? Of course. and seems to be blocked, and I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your picket hammer. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over here. Dude, let me just check the stream for a second. No, that's fine. I know Amy, she's hiding something. Her? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm a detective here, but all the best detectives have psychos. I'm going to need your help. Let's get a clue on Amy, why Amy's acting this way, interrogate her about it. Check everything you can around the closet, almost to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence, interrogate it. Got it. I need you to do everything in your power to make sure the guests are well taken care of. Understood? Understood. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching. Do you think want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. Normally I never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook my cast iron skillet. Yeah, I can actually pronounce that word unlike a certain other YouTuber. I've gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. I've only had microwave lunches this week. It's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty, but on the bright side, it's a very clean trash bin. How did I become optimistic as this kid? So, self-blocking our exit. It's currently not budging. Okay, so looks closer at this. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into. I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train was too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Is it really possible to add a shelf to your inventory? Inventory is not really that sort of that contains massive items, does it? The wet floor slide, keeping people alert and safe. Once from some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Lucky Sonic was there to catch me. Wow, Sonic's really as fast as they say. But he was going so fast he also slipped on the juice. He skid into old gentleman's shopping cart. Oh, so for what it counts, I suppose. What's the latest? And any clues it? Found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train? I keep looking. We know where. What's this? A rod? The tip is broken. It looks like it looks to have originally been attached to something. Not sure if it's related to a mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Right, so there we go. What is the latest? I believe you're hiding something from us. What, you accuse me on my own birthday? Yes we do. How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? Yes, it is actually. I've been stuck here just like the two of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? I'm tempted to escape. I don't think you were sitting idly while Silent Fox and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me the evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for why out. Do you have evidence to prove that? Okay, so... Okay, so I would say that the stick does. What, the damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something. It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping. Oops, tails, what now? Well, let's follow this straight into thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? I have to explain myself. Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think. What would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing bandits. He never loses. Like an endless running game, I play a lot of those on my sure, whatever works. It's just because you don't think, what would Sonic do if I knew argument? Fucking hell. Yeah. I mean, I think that was a little bit too easy. Yeah, I've sod it. Okay, I've made my decision. I'm going to change the options back because that was way too easy. And I think because of my experience, I didn't even need... And the pitfalls, probably removing that probably did make it easier, but I'm solid. I'm going to just... yeah. Zoom, solid. That was way too easy. Ugh. Come on, zoom. The bit that I wanted to change, however, is the freaking sensitivity on this flipping quote-unquote mouse. Ugh. Sure, the shelf help, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You tell me on a train this well kept that damage was here before we arrived. Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You said nothing was the shelf to fall into. What on the shelf was hit with then? What? What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? Come on, move and jump. Yeah, that was... Again, this is slightly easier because this is the second time round. So... the stick can't be damaged to itself on its own, but if it's attached to something, it could, like, for example, a hammer. This isn't secure, is it? This is actually handled to your Pika hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle and your hammer snapped off. As you said, I tried to get out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the hammer one big whack and the handle ripped off. I think it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. You does look genuinely sorry for the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that. It was one of my backups. It's still so lighter to carry around, I didn't think I need it. Could even detective and damage mechanic. Let's see if we can get both pieces. Let's me see both pieces of hammer. Just tighten things here. That way I'll go to elsewhere here. The mechanic can fit itself right here. It should do the trick. Oh, she's not just about the hammer, because I was going to say the hammer's weakened now. Shattered. Okay, we did it with three. Let's get out of here. Okay. Okay, so... Wait, is that... It can't be. Sonic. Somebody murdered my darling Sonic. Okay. You shouldn't be looking that pleased. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because that's actually a good flipping image for a thumbnail. Someone murdered my darling Sonic. It looks like the game has begun. I'll find out who did this at once. Amy, wait, I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. Oh, whirlwind, I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic. Body numb, can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. Just need to rest. Sonic. Did he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand is on his wrist, but I can't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic. Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Starlight. What do I do? I need power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. These guests are incredibly well known, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave the kid. You saw it, folks. I found it in play, so you won't let me down unless that's right. Okay. Something's got to be about the Mirage Express. I keep on thinking the term Mirage Express, it does make me think a bit. It reminds me of one of those, that desert zone in Sonic Mania, which had a character that could actually turn into other people. So you need to catch sort of Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if it's part of the game, I just can't risk it. I keep her unsafe conductor, you see. Okay, something's a bit off about the way things are laid out on the screen. It seems a bit... I don't know. No, look at this place. Amy, yeah. I looked around and I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone ahead. She seems really excited. Do you need something from me? Yes, that's a question really. How do I put this? What is Sonic's actually He's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down so easy. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots, so he's fine. It's making a lot of sense, but I can't say what's Sonic said to me. Is he really part of a murder mystery game, or is this something deep that's happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Same rules say I've got to stay and watch after everyone. You want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see in your eyes. How is everyone great at reading people but me? Yeah, exactly. That's that in real life, actually. Actually, no. Thinking about this a couple of times, and I can actually put on a decent poker face. As I said, and also pick through one, given the right circumstances and how well I know a person. As I said, yes, detective outside of it, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my little cohort? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. You varmints. Okay, what are you doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Of course, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy Mosey through and told me about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept that voice for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell you where. Hang on. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi? Nope, I have nothing to tell. Leave me alone. He's obviously aggravated about something, but Why take it out on us? I know better to argue with Knuckles, so it seems like we're on our own. Because we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were apart. Let's investigate who's interrogate. Right, let's do. So, assaulted nuts, the classic saloon snack. Kind of bland. Somebody seems like someone licked all the salt off them. What? Or maybe just so unsalted. Okay, why is that bin off center? Like, there's a couple of things here that's off center. I think. Why the hell's that? Okay, it's weird. Why are we? This is making it slightly too easy because I can actually see the. Weird. It shouldn't be like this. It really shouldn't. Hang on a minute. Let me just have a look at something because those things, graphics and audio. Graphics and audio. See, the resolution looks a bit off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like something like that. Yeah, I thought so. Bloody hell, that was making it so much easier. That's a bit of a fucking exploit, isn't it? I can actually see it. Yeah, that's a bit broken. It's better. Don't want things to be too easy now, do we? Union check. Sadly, this one's empty as well. It's hard to think you're fearing something with your head in drastic fraud. Spoilers! Only a matter of time. Tales have faith. Hey, one man's trash and no one's Trevor. He tells us annoying me. Okay. I thought this is interesting. What is? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. Looks, this one has lipstick on them. Rim. That's not Knuckles' colour. Oh, something. Yeah, I don't think they would have lipstick. Someone could be wrong though. Something else must be here. We should log this. Robotic arms are really helpful. What's that arm doing with my hair? You fixed it up a bit, that's incredible. What? Interesting tech. Should I favor a job a bit? How well can it microwave? I'll be a lot better than this, to be honest. Breathtaking views. I don't know where that is actually. That doesn't like Green Hill Zone. That looks like somewhere completely different. Okay. Some festival sites must be. I'm just happy to be traveling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easy here. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. Don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more often than riding in the carts. I never understand this friend group. To be fair, if you met most friend groups, you probably wouldn't. Dear God, you would. Most people wouldn't understand my friend group, to be honest. Ugh. Right. So. Omnichal wanted, yeah, he most certainly is. Mostly dead, not alive. Although I joke on that. The guy's actually kind of adorable, really. So. Decent cast reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'd keep an eye out. Poor Omnichal, I hate to see him like this. What did they do? Medical. Wait, what? Medical malpractice? Is that mechanical or medical? Hang on a minute, I've got to search that up. Okay, yeah, it is medical. Okay, so Okay then, so medical malpractice, okay. Interesting. Clearly won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Another Sega property. You think it broke when a trade sped up? These damage to be more caused from punches. Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? You're the one well known for punching stuff. Let's go. Okay. I don't think it's going to take much to interrogate him, to be honest. Howdy, partners. Splitting in 3 servants. I thought I told you to leave me alone. That hat is from something else, no doubt. I can't remember. I think it's one of the spin-off games. Of course, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't like he used to be complimented. Did you just hat your bit so we could see it better? I said leave. Not hungry. Oh yeah, well, let me know, won't you? Sure. I could put the shorts right. Come on, Starbucks, you're not a butler, tell him that. Yeah, I could put that. Why the excellent, thank you, butler. Oh, damn it. Why did you fucking say that? For God's sake. Of course, unlike Fox and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, I don't need you to say much. What happened is pretty obvious. It is. We have the evidence too. We do. Let's just say it was this. Arcade machine? Ha. What makes you think I touched it? I think you did more than touch it. Damn it. Oh, mind you, I got enough rigs anyway. Okay, so this isn't a tough one on Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because I think it was that one. Come on. Right, so what evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all seeing my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none was available for me. There's a sudden difference, sir. I believe the pin arcade machine to give his answer. How will you... Alright, so I fix the second Knuckles while I fix the monkey roll. Pick it up. Oh, God's sake. Wait, I thought we were supposed to be, like, thinking, not fighting, for God's sake. Oh. God damn it. Ah. Now to get away from that. Okay, try again after it's fixed. Okay. This is really thinking. This is more like distract, to be honest. Oh, we can jump back then. Okay. Oh shit. Ah. Okay. Almost into the spikes. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Damn it. God damn it. There we go. Right. Committee is fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling you up right now. Okay, so what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The pictures begin to be painted. You can use with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And your frustration, you destroyed the arcade tablet. He's frustrated. You're guessing what should prove. Where's your evidence? Just a common name. Prove to me he was here now. Is Vector a common name? I only know one Vector, and that's a nickname more than anything. Shit. There we go. Ah, damn it, one ring off. Damn it. Oh, all I have to do now is avoid getting hit. There we go. Right. Okay, so folks, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? Use cups. No, I thought it was straight that there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector just drinks and playing arcade. I also got drunk there, basically. It's not like I wasn't. Don't tell me. I think we're on the right track here. As you say, Vector popped in at the top of an hour, wanting to play arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure out the game, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix our arcade cabinet when you came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and my alibi. I've always told a abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. No mercy, Knuckles, and let's just say Blaze and Shadow. Well, that explains one of the used cups, but what about the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of her game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I told you everything that happened before this train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games. Rouge can't find something and left. Knuckles destroyed the machine. All makes sense to me. Thanks for answering questions. Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on the high score list. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, take a look one more time. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Candy, yeah. All the names are food themed, but this one. Who here goes by Ultimate life form. There's really someone who goes here by that. Nothing sticks value, bud. Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too. He tortures the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete her. He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone, then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, so no one else had to lock in the door. That was the honest truth. Did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her a special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happens in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors and what was he searching for? Don't know, but they didn't tell me even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You got to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than expected to get here, but it seems like we can move on. As right now, I believe your story not. We only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough, the library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd the earful for me, detectives. Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, sir. Come on, so let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Looks, come on. Right, well, I think, seeming as we're basically now right back how we were originally. So, I think, yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to save here, because now we're back to where we were before. And I think what I'm going to do is basically, I'll call it quits here, basically, because at least now, any progress we make now is probably not going to be the best. I mean, we've actually had oh bloody hell, we actually have a viewer. Okay, you know what, solid, we'll actually continue a bit longer. Can't go on for much longer, but yeah. So I'll tell you what. While we've got a viewer, we'll continue. Ready to motor you down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards. Oh, and now I understood what one of the people said before about check the poster. But nice if they mentioned the audio problems we had last time we streamed, but they didn't. But whatever. All this stuff is getting heavy. I don't need. Everyone's favourite tourist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot and scoop. Heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already, before you go at SPO, I want to give you and I wanted to give you a present. See the more guests. Hey, there you are. Yeah. Oh, the detective Peer needs help from birthday girl. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is too juicy for you to know. I'll see you around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you going to leave? The next door is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Oh, yeah, of course. The birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's birthday privilege. I solve this case before anyone else, but Amy may be hasty, but she's fair. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm thinking some things go out. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. I mean, besides murder, so skills non-existent. I'm back to the butcher, license handle or meat. Do you have to actually have a license? I guess you do, don't you? Yeah. And Espero the poet. Poetry. A resident message from poetry reader meant to challenge the deceived perspective with the most remote and poise. Okay. You know what? Can we hear some? Okay. Sure. Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing da la la dee dee dee? Well, is that it? More if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. So it's looking at to establish both of your alibis. Can you push through what happened to Amy? Okay, I tell you what, this is probably a good place to stop. And I'll just save it here. Alright. And then we'll basically... Yeah, so I think this is probably a good place to finish this stream, actually, because I don't want to go, as I said before, I don't want this to go on for too long because I want to actually check the audio condition. I mean, I'm just going to have a quick check now, but actually, no, I'll check afterwards because it'd be easier that way. Right, so I think I figured out what the audio problems are. The problem is, I just realised the camera's not brilliantly posed. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, so I think, yeah. So, yeah, so I think as far as I'm concerned, this is at least successful in getting us back to where we were originally. So, yeah, I'm still going to keep this one alive. So basically, rather than starting it from, I mean, I should have really not continued really, but I'll start it. We had some people on stream, so I was happy, but this is short enough that people can catch up if they want to. But to be fair, the only thing that's happened is the summary is I've gone back to where I was and I've just made a start on the next part. And I've hardly asked for their alibis and things like that. And Amy's basically just gone through. Yeah, she's basically just gone through the cart and she's gone up ahead because she's got a special key and we're just about to interrogate some alibis. That's basically the end, like, summary of what we've done here. So I'm going to have to finish now because I've got to get ready for, let's just say, the day job, unfortunately. If we get a chance later on, I'll probably do another stream, but yeah, at least back to where we were before the mishap with the previous stream, let's say. Technically that was part 2, but I'm not calling it part 2. It didn't really exist at all. That's just meta stuff. That's just housekeeping stuff, really. You shouldn't really need to worry about. Anyway, I'm sorry, Flux. I'll see you in whatever stream we do next, how long it happens to be, however, you know, whenever it gets up. Let's start that again. I'm sorry, Flux. I'll see you in whatever stream. he might do next, how long it goes on for, or when it gets done. Also, seeing whatever videos we upload next as well, whenever they get uploaded and whatever length they happen to be. So, see you next time. Bye. Okay, let's stop the stream.